I'm fuming. Are we muted now? What a gimp. I'll do that again.
Okay.
Welcome to the Casual
Shall we
Report.
start that again?
We'll start again. Welcome to the
again.
Casual Report, everybody. My name's JT. Join me today is Jam. Say hello, James.
Hello, James.
Resident Rocket League expert and the resident Monster Hunter expert is Bishop. Say hello, Bishop.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Are you living the dream?
Living that dream, mate.
What have you been up to? You been playing any games?
Me, I've been playing a little bit of Terraria because,
you
of
have.
course, obviously.
I've heard there's something
in a
else
few
coming out
days.
about that.
Is there?
So that's a thing that I've been playing, but other than that, not really that much, really.
What about you, James? You been playing out?
No, I've been working today.
How did your
I haven't touched a video game today.
how did your
That's an outrage.
thingy go yesterday?
Indie League game. We lost, yeah.
Fuming.
Yep.
Some shit
5 out of 6 wins is pretty good. We still
Mate.
make the playoffs.
I know for a fact if they offered you 5 out of 6 wins from the start, you'd
Snatch
go
it.
boom, straight up.
Snatch it.
Let's do it.
Definitely.
But we still might get the 6 out of 6 wins if they were actually cheating.
Of course you would, mate. Of course you would. This is a not.
I don't really care though. To be fair, I'm not that bothered.
Good lad. Good lad. We've got some big stories today, boys. You ready?
Massive.
Big stories, ranging
Huge
from
stories.
what Unreal 5, Mario, and a certain online event which has caused a bit of a ruckus. But
Fumes me. Oh,
what's up? What's up, dude?
just when we get to Evo, we get to Evo.
Oh, when we get to Evo, we'll get to Evo, mate. Let's go. But first, we'll run down the report really quick here because there's quite a bit on the small stories. There's 2 major Nintendo Switch games been leaked ahead of announcement, which are Journey to the Savage Planet and Project Refantasy. I don't know if they tickle your fancy. Do they tickle your fancy?
I haven't, to be honest, I
I've
actually haven't
seen-
checked the trailer myself.
To be fair, Journey to the Savage Planet is a PC game, I believe. I think he's an
What game?
PC.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. I think Stephanie Thingy Houston's in it, who does quite.
I thought I had seen it before.
Metal Gear Solid 5.
It looks very nice.
It is
Just watching
very
the
nice.
trailer now.
It's very nice, mate. I've got an advert here. No, I haven't. This is the trailer from the PlayStation 4
Just
trailer.
skip it about 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're gonna go in a bit. We don't need to see this, do we? Let's see some gameplay.
Assuming you survive your first night, you'll awaken to a world
I have no idea what this is.
so
It's not the game I thought it was. I do apologise about that.
It looks
Whatever this game is, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Yeah, it just looks pretty
So
decent.
expect this on Switch. Where are we?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
What is it? Pokemon Snap?
May as
Meet
well be.
Subnautica.
Renzo, that is actually on the list.
It is. What's this? We missed that. I've been trying to get for hours.
Well, not here. This planet's #1
It's not the game I thought it was. I do apologise.
What was the other game as well?
And the other one.
Refantasy.
2 seconds. Yeah. The other one was
For visitors with a taste for the exotic.
Project Refantasy. Yeah. This comes from comicbook.com by Tyler Fisher, our boy Tyler Fisher. Yeah.
Never heard of it before.
Cool. 2
So
seconds.
this actually,
I've never heard this one before, to be fair. Let's have a
so this
move.
actually
Is it
brings
new,
me,
new?
Maybe.
Don't know. No idea.
And it-
2 seconds.
So
Let me
this
just.
this actually links onto a
Is it-
conversation.
I swear to God, my room got darker again. What is it?
Shoot
It's
me.
happened again.
Oh, I'm wireless, by the way.
This leads me onto a topic that I think would be quite a cool one to talk about, and it's basically leaks in the gaming industry these days, and how they are used by big kind of companies and stuff like that to actually just generally announce games.
Yep.
Because I mean, let's face it. I mean, leaks are a big thing in the gaming industry, and for the most part, they are just leaks. You know, they're just people that have seen that gotten information from a game and leaks it ahead of time. But there are occasions where businesses just use this as an actual genuine marketing strategy.
It's free publicity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
essentially.
I mean, you see quite a lot of people on Twitter who are just leakers, industry insiders, if you will, and they just sit on Twitter going, "Oh, this is coming out, this is doing this, this is doing this," and you do wonder. It does make you wonder.
Yeah.
Just something I want to talk about a little bit, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so this is that
we continue.
Project Refantasy game. I'm sort of trying to find. This is a 5-minute teaser, by the way, so I'll just scrub through it a bit.
I don't know.
What's going on?
Is there like a...
I like the concept.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm in. Sorry, I'm in.
Of course you're in. That looks...
You're always in.
Hang on, is that...
That's not a Switch.
That's real. That's real.
That is real. Don't.
I had to look at it as like...
Twist, mate. That is not a Nintendo Switch.
Unreal Engine 5 in the works.
Yeah, man. Where
On the Switch.
Switch ain't doing that.
No, is it balls, mate? Yeah, so that's that. So you can look forward to them soon. I don't know. Well, I'm sure we'll let you know when they get announced officially. Anyway, moving on. Remember the Guerrilla Collective, whatever it was? The Guerrilla Collective digital showcase we talked about on Tuesday.
Yes.
Apparently, Larian, or dare I say, people from Larian have been teasing some announcements. So, what do you think that'll be? Do you have any ideas, or?
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo.
No idea, no.
So obviously,
This comes from Andy Chalk from PC Gamer. Sorry, Bishop, go on.
That's okay. The last talk that we had about this the other day was actually talking about Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
And obviously that's what they're kind of talking about the most.
Yeah, it
obviously.
says. I do apologise. It says there will be a couple of Divinity announcements alongside Baldur's Gate 3. So, are we getting a new Divinity, or are we just gonna some DLC?
No, I think they've already stated in a few tweets that
if they bring gold,
it's a much more smaller kind of thing than what they're kind of making it out to be. So I don't think it'll be a game. I don't think it'll be a game.
No, probably not. No, probably not.
But it's definitely something to look at if you're a big Divinity fan. That's definitely something that
I know I got it.
Did you get it too?
Yeah.
Sorry, Steph is talking.
You've ruined the show. No, it's fine.
It's
cool.
the show.
It's cool. No worries. No worries there.
Yeah, so there's that.
Nothing too big there. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Again, just took another quick one. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 got announced. They'll be out September. Was it September? I do apologise.
Telling you, £30 game.
What? Oh, the date has eluded me. When?
What do you mean?
The release date. What is
September.
It? Yeah, the
September.
20th,
20th, isn't it?
Bishop, help me out here.
I don't know.
This is a disaster. Why? Oh, it's just tell you what. Point a camera at me. I'm useless, mate.
We do research.
Yeah, we do. Honestly,
yeah, we do.
We do. And again, 4th of September. Thank you, official website.
It's a beautiful shirt.
There's going to be no.
My best.
There'll be no microtransactions, which is good, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Always a great thing.
That means they finished the game already.
Yeah. Will we see any?
And it's not owned by Epic, so.
I don't know if you remember, but in the original Tony Hawk's games, there was guest characters like Spider-Man was in it. Will we see any guest characters? Do you reckon? Like with Vicarious Vision? Yeah, with Vicarious Visions making it. Do you reckon like Crash Bandicoot, because they did the reboot for Crash Bandicoot? Is that going to be? Do you reckon that'll be something to talk about?
I don't see why not.
Or do you reckon to just go OG and have Bam Margera and all them lot in it again?
Yeah, they'll probably do that. I'd expect that anyway. But if they were going to have, it'd be like back in the day. Oh my God, Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm.
So Xbox will have, I don't know. No, we won't have Crash Bandicoot for one.
Yeah.
So they might have someone else, and I mean, if it drops on Switch, you might get Mario in it. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be great.
But it's coming out on Switch, isn't it?
Oh, get me Mario and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, because I'll be all over it. You heard it here first. Bishop, I've got one for you here. I don't know if you can shed any light for this one, because it's practically foreign to me. Twitch is now selling digital gift cards. This comes from Jay Peters, The Verge.
Yeah, I don't get this.
I don't understand what it is, Bish. Can you shed any light on it?
Right. Okay. So essentially, stuff like subscriptions, and of course, obviously, we're talking like bits and you know how you can like cheer and stuff on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
These are all things that apparently they are kind of implementing into digital gift cards now. Which I don't quite understand the meaning
So
of
this
it and why, but
is a gift card to be gifted again.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I believe
It's a
that.
gift.
Yeah,
It's like
so
a
you
grand
buy,
gift card.
So you can buy subscriptions, bits, and like Bish just said with it. Is that
And then
the
give it to other
bin end
people.
all of it? Is it?
No,
I
you'd
can
give it to
imagine
other
so, yeah.
people.
So if I wanted to, I could get
so
you.
you hand these cards over to other people. So say for instance I wanted to give let's say NS or Hugh a digital gift card of like £20 so they could use that £20 on say some bits or something like that for just their general use on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
I believe is how it works.
Okay.
But I could
Yeah, that's just like it's like a Netflix card or something. So it's just.
It has 4 months of subscribing to someone.
Yeah. Bishop, behave yourself though, because you can buy a $200 one. So
just don't keep that one
Cards-
away.
He
Very
found the
nice.
pre-order form, mate.
that was yeah, that's very good. Very
Why'd
good.
you think this was a topic that I brought up inside the...
Shall we? Right, I'm gonna segue into something now. We're just gonna chill out a second because I saw a trailer yesterday of a video game. Shock! I watch game trailers, right? And it really caught my eye, and nobody's talking about it, and it's really doing my head in. So
Okay.
we just take two. I think it's not very long. Just take a couple. I'm sorry for people who aren't watching on Twitch and have just got us in a pocket or something and just listen to us chat shit. But 1 minute 39 seconds. Yeah, I watched the trailer yesterday. I did send it to you, James. I don't know if you watched it. No one's talking about it, right? And it looks incredible. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to cast your eyes, I'll whack it up in a sec. I'll whack a bit of volume. It's a smidge of
My
volume.
eyes are looking.
It should be up in a second. I don't know. I'll delete the streamings for you. But this looks amazing, and no one's talking about it because they picked a hell of a week to show it off. Like, do you know what I mean? I won't say anything else. It's a couple of Pixar artists are in Scotland, and let's make a game, and it looks incredible. By the way,
While they were in quarantine, might as well make a
may
game.
as well.
Yeah.
I think Jam good knows where this is going to go in a second.
Okay.
I mean, it looks incredible, and then it just
Yeah. I mean, this sequence looks really nice. Oh my god, please.
Obviously,
Yep,
this-
in, buying it.
and then straight away I was like, mate,
Yeah, Ikaruga, mate.
Reminiscence, Ikaruga, Ex Machina, Dead Nation, Defender, Gallagher, all that and I'm like, I barely noticed this game the other day. I'm like, what is going on? And it just looks incredible.
What's it called?
very good, yeah.
Signy All Guns Blazing.
It's got a very...
Getting in my basket, Pete.
Yeah, I've
got a
second.
very
It says
Next
it's
Machina
like you can wishlist on Steam. I'm like, I'm in. I'm in.
Done.
Day one, mate. I just watched the
That
show some light.
looks
I didn't mean to. NS is
I mean,
buzzing as well.
this isn't my kind of game.
I
but,
did. Oh,
I have to say that's really cool.
yeah, buzzing. I just watched Shed Some Light on that and do apologise. I'll go back into the news now. Are you guys familiar with San Diego Comic Con?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of
I
it.
am.
Let's,
Never heard of it.
No, never. No. Bradley Russell from Games Radar writes, San Diego Comic Con 2020 to be. Wait, what's going on? My computer fucked up then. Do apologise. San Diego Comic Con 2020 to be replaced by Virtual Comic Con at home this summer.
Yeah,
Are you
this is an
interested in
interesting
that?
story.
I mean, the Wales Comic Con by us did something like this. They just went on Twitch and interviewed everyone.
Yeah.
It's I have to say, stuff like this is really impressive, and it's great to see so many companies coming together and actually coming together in a time of need, because obviously, everything that's going on with, the big topic of the year at the moment. It's difficult. It's difficult to do event stuff like this, like Comic Con.
No, I agree.
You usually have tons and tons of people.
At least they're delivering.
Yeah. The only problem with this kind of thing is most people go to Comic Con for the biggest thing and the most important thing, which is fancy dress, actually dressing up and kind of
the experience of
cosplay.
it. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not fancy dress, it's cosplay.
Fancy dress.
I apologise.
Fancy dress. How dare?
That might have just upset a few people. But yeah, that's why a lot of people go to places like Comic Con. For the most part, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
So we don't have that kind of side to it. But yeah, I don't know.
Because when last time I was at Comic Con, all I did was put like a big jacket on, and I looked like Matt. Well, I didn't look like Matt Smith. But I was supposed to be Matt Smith from Doctor Who, and the amount of people that wanted pictures with me, and I barely put any effort in.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I didn't put any effort in. It's like I barely. Just a jacket and. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, right.
People appreciated the effort,
Man.
the minimal effort,
I appreciate
but it still worked.
Yeah,
it was good.
pretty good. So that
it's very.
I mean, it's just a Twitter video of coming soon. So I'm sure we'll have more information later on.
Can I just skip back to the one we haven't gone through
Beg your
yet?
pardon. Go on.
It's only. I know it's going to be a quick one, but the SteelSeries iOS gaming controller.
Right. Yeah.
50-hour battery life.
2 seconds.
50 hours.
Is your phone going to last 50 hours?
No.
I mean, this is allegedly 50 hours of battery life. This is the reason why I actually put this into our kind of list of things that we were going to talk about today. Claiming a 50-hour battery life, I mean, that's quite high.
But I don't think this is. I don't think it'll do well because you can just do that with an Xbox or PS4 controller.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, to be fair,
What happened to the? Remember the Steam controller? Everyone's got one of them now, aren't they?
99% sure that got discontinued.
Yeah, it did. And the the Uyo thing I know is a different console.
Ouya. Yes.
Whatever it was. But yeah, it's something something that's already out there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for most people, like for me and you, we're gamers. Well, we've got a controller of some kind. If it's got Bluetooth, modern day phone, you're fine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but the Wii U pad had 50 hours, I think, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was.
No, it was big enough to have a massive battery in it.
Fucking buzzing, mate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You love that
was just
controller. You're first in line to buy one. Do you know what I mean?
I will be. I'll be first in line not to buy one.
First in line not to buy one.
Jeez. Okay, so next on the list is actually this is kind of a little thing that I pulled up and I thought was really interesting. It's a game called Supernatural for the Oculus Quest, and it's a little bit like Beat Saber, kind of meeting with a few other things, and just something I thought I'd kind of show.
A rhythm game
on the stream. Yeah, it's a rhythm game. Yeah, for the Oculus Quest. And so this kind of brings me on to a topic that I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about. And that is VR, virtual reality. Do we feel like it was a success, or do we feel like it was just a gimmick, just like the Kinect?
I think it's going to get better and better. It's still in early days, even though we've had it for a few years now, but it'll get better. Much better.
So one thing that I think personally it has been a success with is it's kind of made big companies like Nvidia and AMD actually start bringing out much more powerful graphics cards, which in my personal opinion has really boosted the gaming industry and the actual PC industry at least in terms of tech. And I think that in itself is something that they really have that VR has actually improved in terms of gaming, in my opinion, at least anyway.
I think.
But I mean, it's now. It's not just gaming. I mean, gaming might be leading it, but you can
get into that. legend.
What?
I was just saying, VR's biggest appeal is not in gaming. It's like, do you want to go to the space station on the edge of the fucking planet or whatever? Just whack a helmet
like
on.
hubs and stuff,
Or you want to go to a concert? Boom, Bon Jovi's right there. Or do you want to do this? You want to go in Grand Canyon, skydive here, and do, I mean,
Plus,
that's more interesting.
have you ever used an Oculus or whatever the case may be on your PC, and to have your desktop in this like circle kind of weird space? It's amazing.
I've never
It's
experienced
really
that.
cool.
I've got PlayStation VR.
FYI,
That's as far as it goes.
I've only used PSVR as well. I've not had a chance to use Oculus yet. But I do fancy
No,
Oculus Quest, mate.
Yeah,
That's
but you see now, like how like in the advances of like VR, it's doctors can remotely perform surgery from the other side of the world.
Yeah,
Like things like that.
Like I think, like with the pandemic as well, they've had to think of ways to do that, and I think VR's helped that a great deal. And I think VR's biggest push is outside of gaming itself.
Yeah,
as
but I think it'll still be. I don't think it will be going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
I mean, couch gaming will always probably be king. Always.
In 50 years, I'll just hand me a controller. We'll be playing some games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think you both agree.
But VR's not going anywhere.
No, man. No. Do you feel the same, Bish, or you?
No, I do. I feel the same on that one.
We're
Definitely, yeah.
legends. That's why, boys.
What's next on the list?
Diablo 4 release date.
Yeah. So this is essentially just a kind of one of the developers came out in, I think it was in a tweet, I think, or something like that, and they basically stated that the game isn't anywhere near ready, and if you're expecting a Diablo 4 anytime soon, you're bonkers. It's essentially like of course the one that we talked about last week, which was last casual report, where we talked about the new Elder Scrolls game. That's still a long way away as well. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's no shock there.
Miles away, yeah.
I mean, at least this time they're telling you that you don't expect it soon, rather than sitting there and announcing a mobile phone game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the worst thing. That was the worst. I'm sorry.
That was funny as hell.
Year, wasn't it?
So, do you guys not have phones? Oh, I don't have Discord. Someone put Discord in.
I'll link it. Thank
you.
Yeah, nice one.
Show me your moves.
But yeah, so that's the thing.
Thank you so much,
That's the thing. Look at this.
Yeah.
So that was something that I kind of just wanted to touch upon. If you're expecting Diablo 4 anytime soon, then
Do not.
you are mad.
You're going a bit mental. Also, another quick one. Do you guys like Devolver Digital's E3 things they do? Have you ever watched them?
Probably.
Yeah, they have announced one for 2020, but they're unsure when it's going to be. Obviously, due to the current pandemic we're in at the minute. But I just think it's really cool. If you've never watched them before, you should watch them, because this is the name. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I told you there's a camera pointed at me. I just forget everything. Yeah, this comes from Rectify Gaming, who wrote this article. Fine, I won't credit you, but Rectify Gaming wrote this article.
Stop making names so hard to find.
They're really funny. They're just tongue in cheek. They take the piss out of like corporate bellend, corporate bellend people who like Xbox on and all that stuff. But,
my god, remember
Xbox World Premiere. And
you the other day just doing that.
Yeah, I actually thought it was real. And last of the quick stuff, GTA 5 is free on Epic Games Store, but it was temporarily broke when I last tried to do it. I'll just double check now for you. But
it's till the 21st, isn't it?
Yeah, for the 21st of May from now-ish. Oh, it's back up. I'll get that. I shall get that later.
I mean, yeah, great for people that don't have it, but how many copies have people got now?
Yeah.
I've got 3.
I've never. Well,
I've finished it none.
I owned it on one of the consoles, but this is great for me
It's
because I
all on.
don't have it, so it's great.
Yeah, man.
Can't really complain at a free game. You know what I mean?
I only have the Xbox 360 version. No, one of the old
Xbox
versions. I'm not sure. No, I don't have the new gen version, so I should be picking that up all day.
It did come out on the 360.
Yeah,
Did it?
yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I know it came out on
Isn't
the.
it?
Oh yeah, it came out on the PS3 as well.
Yeah, man.
I've got it right there.
Of course you have. Of course you have. Now, you ready for some big stuff, boys, or what?
Yep. Let's
You
get
ready?
on to the big news.
I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but there was a small trailer that happened. I say trailer. Was it? Yeah.
Tech demo.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, of a certain engine that'll be available fully by the end of next year. Did you watch
Thomas
this
the Tank
You've seen this
Engine.
trailer, right, boys?
I have, yes. I watched
I
it.
personally
wow.
have seen the trailer. Yes.
Of course you have. Yeah, basically the reveal of Unreal 5 running on what potentially is a PS5. What do you think?
Bare triangles.
Bare triangles.
It looks ridiculous.
Mate,
I want an
Stunning.
Uncharted game in that.
I say
If I
this
don't
with every tech demo I see, but I'd play this game. 100%
Yeah.
I'd play this game.
But do you remember Final Fantasy VII was a tech demo
Yeah.
once?
Oh, we can dream, James. And that other, that is it. Agnes event, no, Agnes Philosophy. Sorry, that tech demo.
I'm not too sure.
From I think it's from 6 or 7 years ago now. But it's the woman in the red. That statue is amazing. I can't even.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's like that was
Very
dragged
well
and dropped into Unreal. You don't have to piss about with any of the. I'm not a developer, FYI. So-
And the fact that so far through this, like the character walks into a room
and there's,
and it's all
there's
500
yeah,
of them
and it's
in one
like,
room.
What the?
But there's no difference in the graphics. It doesn't progressively get worse the further back you go,
No.
or further out of focus.
It's
But obviously, this is a tech demo, so they're going to put
Yeah, this will
balls
be-
to the wall. Everything's going
This
to
is
be
years
perfect.
off. This is years off for like
Oh, yeah,
actual releases, but
And I can imagine this should be running on top of a range PC or something like that.
PS5.
Oh, is it
PS5,
actually
yeah.
generally running off?
Running
of
PS5.
Yeah, but PS5 dev kit, yeah.
Right, okay.
But then, like, this is a potential of it, but we won't get a load of games that look like this. Maybe like Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is,
maybe.
yeah. So the
It's got a very Tomb Raider-y feel
oh
to it.
man, mate, look at like
Yeah.
mate, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks like this
it
part
looks-
was really
very
cool.
good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That was all in engine as well. That's so good.
yeah.
Oh, and I said to you, like I said, Battlefield's going to look so good. Like in the next Battlefield 6, whatever they do.
Battlefield always looks good.
It's
Oh.
true, yeah.
The gameplay's always terrible, so that kind of makes up.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me
yeah,
another
man.
Battlefield 3.
Just,
I'll be happy with
just
4.
personal preference.
I-
Personal preference.
Just oh mate, I'm yeah, but it's not like that engine allowed all developers want it, not just the PS5 people, because you've got Unreal games on phones, on like on the Switch, on everything. So hopefully it'll chop in time the development time, so we can get games quicker, which is I know what we all want. Just
Yeah.
sorry to segue. It's 8 o'clock. Shout out to the NHS. Fantastic work
Of
they're all
course.
doing.
So
I've
for
got-
those
Thursday,
of us
innit?
living
Yeah.
in a country that
Shout out
don't
to
know
them.
who the
I've-
NHS are,
I'm very grateful. I'm sure you two guys are as well. I'm very grateful for what they're
Oops.
doing at the minute.
I've got friends that work there. They do.
Yeah,
They do
Yes.
the Lord's work.
Frenzo, I've no idea about this platform.
Renzo, this is stream number 2.
Yeah.
We'll get there, mate.
Well, I'll get there.
Yeah.
So, you two are much more versed into the Twitch than I am. I'm just talking shit about video games. That's what I do best.
That's what
So,
we do.
Unreal Engine 5, we're all buzzing, right? We're all.
Yes. However,
Yeah.
there's another little thing that goes on to that.
Yes, there
Unreal
is.
Engine is now royalty free until you make a whopping $1 million,
That is
which
the,
is crazy.
the
Ah,
biggest
that's
dick
the
energy I've ever seen in my life. That is.
Yeah,
That's unbelievable.
but it's not a big gamble though, is it?
Not really, not for Epic, because they're like Fortnite printing money. This is like, the Epic Games Store, like all these free games they're giving out.
Well,
Like,
here we go.
I mean-
Fortnite's next gen already, isn't it?
yeah, that's the yeah, because launch day, baby. Carry over your Fortnite stuff.
Still don't care.
I don't care, but I'm buzzing that progression's a thing. I love cross progression's my favourite thing ever. But I can pick something up, play
Cross
it,
generation Rocket League. Let's go. boys.
Cross-platform.
throw it away,
is amazing.
jump on something else,
And cross-generation.
carry on where I was up to.
Yeah.
What more do you want? Like, that's the
Well,
dream.
that paves the way for Final Fantasy 7 Part 2, 3, 4, up to 150.
Part 659, rolling fucking old folks homes like, I'm finishing it this year. You'll still be on part 1, you bellend.
Still 50 quid a game.
Still. Inflation, I'm probably looking at about 200-300 quid, so...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Not
but if you want the
saying.
special editions.
So yeah, look forward to playing Fortnite on your PS5 and Xbox Series X, guys. What else have we got here? Oh, summer sale. Are you into sales, guys?
Bishop, do you know anything about sales?
The Steam summer sales dates have leaked. Well, of course they
Hang on a
have.
second, let me just get my wallet out and just see what my bank account is. You know what my actual account. What the amount of money that I've got in my account is, and I'll get back to you on the amount of money that I spend on sales.
There's only one thing I want so far on Steam
What would
that I want to
be?
get.
What would that be, James?
It's just the Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition upgrade thing.
Oh yeah, of course it is.
20 quid now.
Is that it?
But it's like, it's not.
That was
It's not the
Sephiroth,
fact
isn't
that it's that. It's the fact that it costs more than the actual game style.
I'm not telling you
So
all
Steam,
livid, mate.
the Steam summer
Summer
sale
sale,
is going to be the dates have been set for June the 25th through till July.
July
the
9th, yeah. This comes from Games Radar. Connor Sheridan. They see a name on an article. That's what I like to see. I like to give people props.
Big
And
shout out.
Pavel, I'm going to butcher that last name. I'm so sorry. Pavel Jundik. Do you want to do that for me, John? Or
Jundik,
Bish?
yeah,
Jundik,
it's Jundik.
the Expo on Twitter has confirmed the news for us. Mate, I'm in on a sale. I'm
Always.
all about a Steam sale. You know that, right?
Valve have always been very, very good at
Oh,
I know.
is
I always get text messages about it. My wallet's about to be emptied.
Yeah, so
It should just say that. It should just say that.
yes, I'm buzzing though, because I'm in. Because it's like, oh, it's brand new game, $3.99. In, mate. Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Now I get to join in this year.
So yeah. Oh, James. It's the main
What?
event, James. It's the news that we've been waiting for our whole lives.
That we didn't know we were getting.
Don't think Bishop cares. I'm not sure Bishop cares.
Bishop, you've got to care.
Do you care, Bish?
A
No.
little bit.
Not really. Yeah.
A
No.
little bit.
Ladies
Have you
and
seen the
gentlemen-
trailer at least?
Ladies and gentlemen,
I haven't watched the trailer.
boys and girls, children of all ages, allow me to demonstrate a few things here. That
It is not Renzo.
well,
That's
I
a
d-
1,000-year door.
that is the Japanese version of a 1,000-year door in my hands right now. We've not had a proper Mario game, a Paper Mario game since this one, I believe. Because
Oh, true.
Super Paper Mario, as much as I'd quite like that one, but it wasn't really what I wanted. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying?
I just kind of skipped the Wii and
It was
Wii
a bit
U.
weird. A 1,000-year door was a bit weird.
Too gimmicky.
Not 1,000-year door. 1,000-year door is glorious, but yeah, and they just tried to.
This is just... Well,
Yeah.
no, I saw this. I'm like, no, it's not real.
I mean,
Weirdly, Renzo, I do have that game. On the Wii and Wii U.
of course you do. I mean, what do you think of this, boys?
It's cool. I like the origami kind of style of it. It's not
Yeah.
just, oh, here's some flat Mario, flat Peach. I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
flat Mario, which they've kept that, which is great, but I like how they've gone origami.
Mm-hmm.
They've gone paper and then upped it.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I wanted from this game. It's not just, oh,
But why
let's
is-
make a platformer. Sorry, Bish.
Why was the lamps not origami and then the rest of the world? Like the rest of the world.
Well, it's all made of paper.
Not all of it. Those lamps weren't.
But it's
Oh,
flat.
right.
It means it's flat.
It's been out 2 seconds, this trailer, and Bishop's pulling it apart.
Bishop is here.
Phone Nintendo and complain.
Yeah.
Them clouds aren't made of paper.
I'll do it right now, mate.
But the atmosphere's not made of paper.
Let's
Paper
go.
Mario.
Paper Mario for Smash Brothers. Let's go.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
No.
yeah, definitely very big news though. Looks great.
Yeah,
Looks really good.
you buzzing?
Yeah,
Happy down to
I'm
play
down.
this.
Yes, lad.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. I can't believe I was like working and then just like had my Twitter feed and it refreshes itself and it's like, oh, Paper Mario. I was like, oh, let's see what this is. I was like, this ain't new. It's like, yes, it is. I was like, what?
We're all in.
So good.
Yes. Yeah, and after like Colour Splash and Sticker Star, I'm not down. 7th of July, it's like 2 months away.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like yeah.
I mean, they did well hiding it. I've not seen any leaks or hints at it.
We have, James.
What?
That the Mario remastered leak. I think it was part of that. Like I do, Paper Mario was coming out or something.
Well, I must have glanced over that when I heard about the remastered Mario games actually possibly making a comeback. Because I was all on that, and I'm still on that. And hurry up, please.
Buzz in. So we all in, yeah. The same day as Ghost of Tsushima, which segues into our next one. So I think we talked about this the other day, but yeah, at 9 o'clock tonight our time, there'll be 17 minutes of Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. Are we watching that?
There will be. No.
Oh yeah, we talked
Why?
about this, didn't we? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't think it's a game I'll play or like.
Why?
I appreciate it. I mean, it looks really, really good. Looks really, really good.
You buzzing?
But,
Does look very good.
meh.
Yeah. I don't know. I suppose
It'll probably be a bargain bin game.
Yeah. It was cool. I mean, I need to see more personally, but I'm in a bit. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not a day oneer.
No.
Should be good.
Yeah. And another big story. James and Bish. Evo's here.
Evo is here.
Yeah. Evo Online has been officially revealed.
Should see how many reasons there are to watch it this time.
Yeah.
Oh look, 2.
People are fuming, but yeah.
11. That's 11. 3, sorry.
It's a online tournament that is spread over 5 weeks in summer. Weekends, sorry, in summer. Those weekends are. Give me 2 seconds. I've lost it. Having a nightmare here, boys.
4th to the 5th, 11th to 12th,
Thank
18th, 19th, 25th, 26th, 31st to the 2nd of August.
Thank you, James. And the games are. I can't go off the screen because you just shout the games out. Oh, there they are. 2 seconds.
I got them. Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Them's Fighting Herds. Killer Instinct. Skullgirl Second Force. Second Encore, sorry. Jesus Christ. Tekken 7. Under Night in Birth. I've never heard of it. Street Fighter 5. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Soul Calibur 6. Samurai Showdown. Dragon Ball Fighters. Tournament of Champions.
Like, I'm not sure what the Tournament of Champions is. I think it's like older guys coming back and playing older games and stuff. But
that'd be cool.
I think that's what it is. I'm not too sure. I think more information is scheduled to come out over the next couple of weeks.
One big, one missing there though.
Bishop.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what the most the game at Evo last year with the most participants was, please?
I'm gonna say Super Smash Bros.
It was Super Smash Bros. Now
you'd be correct, yeah.
Where is it, Bishop?
Where is it? Where it is?
I don't think it's there.
I wonder why. Why?
What's the deal? Do you know what I mean? It's like
I can tell you why.
I know.
But I'll go off on one.
You can go off on one if you want, James.
It's their shitty netcode. It's because they're shit. Smash Bros is wank on Wi-Fi. It's so bad. Well, it's not bad, but that many people playing it, the organisation, it's just But silver lining and all that. So it's Smash Bros netcode that makes it shit online. Apologies for the language.
No,
so your imports don't work, or like it's delayed. People deal with it. People can get better being online than they can playing local. They just like learn to play in the lag, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
But silver lining though, Might be a wake-up call for them. If they're not being included because of their netcode, it might give them a little push. It's impossible. It's not impossible to update netcode because Street Fighter 5 did it about 2 months ago.
It did. Yes, I remember.
And had positive outcomes. People like it better.
People
are feeling.
I think
People feeling it better.
Cool, man. Who do you think orchestrated the omission? Was it Nintendo saying actually, nah, or was it Evo going actually do one? Or do you reckon
It's probably there, bro. Evo probably wanted it there. It's a big draw for money, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then,
even the online tournaments that they've had over the quarantine, like the quarantine series and the little ones, Hungry Box enters and all that stuff, they've had a lot of entrants. So
they had 8,000 entrants in one.
Yeah.
Biggest online tournament ever. But
weird.
I couldn't tell you. The speculation would be Evo might want the money. Nintendo might not have the faith in the game holding up over Wi-Fi. Lots of backlash. Again, it might have been silver lining sticking Smash in there. Might force them to upgrade the netcode.
Game still sells them.
I mean, let's face it, it's terrible.
I'd be happy for them to take it down for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'd be like,
just to do it.
Whatever.
I'd be like, cool.
Because it's even that buffering thing as well. That's a big impact on it as well. Because that's already input delay, if you will, and then you've got the shitty netcode on top of that. It's just like, what is this? Feels like you're playing it on treacle, and it's annoying.
When you change skins on the character select screen, it's like takes about a year for your character skin to change. It's like,
the fact of the matter is you're an online game. You're an online fighting game.
Exactly.
And if you can't get your own netcode right, and you can't actually get a game to actually run properly multiplayer, then what was the point in doing it in the first place? They should have just cut their losses and just done something else. I mean, obviously it would have been a big topic and a big talk, obviously, if they couldn't get it to actually run multiplayer, but it basically doesn't run multiplayer anyway, so I just don't see the point at all.
Nintendo are so good at making their games, they just kind of fall short. Every time it comes to like online play capability, it's always falling short.
I agree, yeah.
They do, yeah.
It's the competitive thing, isn't it? Because people get competitive when they play online multiplayer. That has to be the reason why they don't give a about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like even if they could do nothing to the game until the next one, but people will still play it. I'll still be there playing it. I'll complain about it, but I'll still be playing it.
Oh, same. Bishop plays Ultimate more than both of us, to be fair. So
he does. Bishop plays a lot of Smash Ultimate. But that's the thing. So I mean, it's great. Nintendo, we're the worst people. We complain about it, but we're not going to stop playing it. So Nintendo, like, why do we need to do anything?
We'll whinge all we like.
I know I will.
Yeah. So Evo Online, throughout July, first weekend of August as well. What a good. Them fighting nerds. What? That's really cool. Have you ever seen that? Them's fighting herds. Have you ever seen that?
No. I've never heard of it.
I think it was supposed to be. I don't know. I think it was supposed to be a My Little Pony game. But I'll pop a trailer on for it if you like. Looks really good, and that obviously Fighters is great, but and
all right,
that other one.
1, 2, 3. Launch it.
This guy's here. I don't know who this guy is. Sorry. Nihongo Gamer
Credit him.
showing us some. Give me 2 seconds. There he is. Here he is. Sorry to have him on screen a second. I'll watch to some gameplay. Give me 2 seconds. There you go.
And as I read the pages,
play the game.
That's what the people forget to do. Let's walk forward.
Sorry, I think I've clicked on the tutorial. I do apologise.
It's still just weird to look at.
I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, then
Magic teleport. In addition to
cool.
Bronies all over it.
Bronies are all over it. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but there's that, and there's that weird one that I think is quite popular in Japan. Under Night. What's it called? Under Night. 2 seconds. Sorry.
Under Night in Birth.
That's it. I mean, that was there last year, to be fair, but and then obviously the heavy hitters are there, like Street Fighter 5 and Tekken and all them. So yeah, do we watch Evo, or are you not too bothered, or do you watch?
No, I watch Evo. I usually have it on. It's like Unless Street Fighter, I'll watch. Smash, I'll watch. The rest of it's just I don't turn it off. It just plays in the background.
Yeah. Do you watch it, Bish, or do you not?
Not really my kind
Not
of
really,
thing.
no.
I'm not usually a fighting kind of person. Fighting game kind of
Yeah.
person. So,
I know.
uh,
Sorry.
it's not
I
for
know-
everybody, is it? So.
Yeah. You're chilling. Yeah, like I say, I know people who couldn't give a fuck about fighting games, but watch Evo all day. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I do actually.
Some people just like the MLG scene, don't
Some
they?
people-
Just like the pro scene.
Yeah.
Oh, the crowd and the experience it attracts is ridiculous.
And
Absolutely.
yeah. Oh yeah, mate. Last story on the rundown. Are you ready, boys?
Mm-hmm.
Square Enix will focus on individual game reveals this summer, as opposed to
doing
Events.
an online
event.
a digital event. Yeah.
I just can't. What they're gonna show us that we don't already know.
Mate, they're going to listen to me right now.
The Avengers game,
Probably they'll go into that a bit more. But do you have any?
Final Fantasy
Listen to me.
7 Part 2.
Listen to me, James. Right.
What?
It has been. What year are we on?
2020.
Yeah, exactly. It's been 3 years since Nier Automata come out, right?
Yeah.
Where
I
is
can swear
Yoko
they
Taro's
announced
next
it
game?
like that, Jack.
Yoko
They
Taro's
announced
next
it like
game, it needs to be revealed soon, unless it's that weird one,
Why does it need to be revealed?
because it's been longer now since the gap between Dragon Guard 3 and Nier Automata. It's been longer, and I'm just chilling.
You know, who says there needs to be a pattern?
There needs to
You got has a pattern been created? Please releasing 2 games. If you're
No.
talking to me about FIFA, yeah, you
No.
Call of Duty, Battlefield, yeah, one every year.
No, my
Thanks.
point is,
You know it's happening.
it's been 3 years and he said nothing. All he's done is make some phone game and make some Final Fantasy 14 side quest things. But yeah. Is
I
there
think it's
anything you'd want
supposed
from Square Enix?
No.
Say it.
You want me to say Final Fantasy X
a good
remake?
Final Fantasy. That's what you're gonna say. That's what you wanted to say.
No, I don't even want that. There's nothing wrong with Final Fantasy X. Well, I know we are, but I don't want to completely live in a remake world.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree
that's
with that
16 then. Let's do it.
one. Very much agree on that one.
Oh, I still wouldn't play that.
I have one more
Go on.
topic to kind of talk about, and that's so as you probably know, I'm a big Halo fan.
Are you?
Yeah, weirdly enough, I am.
You
Jack.
never mentioned this before, but why aren't you telling me
and-
these things?
and obviously Halo 2 Anniversary was released on PC the other day. It's been 2 days now since the release day of that, and there has been a lot of stuff going around and a lot of stuff going on in terms of bugs. There's been vehicles moving on their own in game on multiplayer.
Are you serious? Is this a thing?
Which is, yeah, this is a genuine thing. I've been researching a little bit about this, and
Hang on.
there's even been
Lots of bugs in.
in game in multiplayer. There's actually been a weird bug that's unlocked Halo 3
What?
on multiplayer.
Are you serious?
But what happens is when you go into the game, after about 10 to 15 seconds of playing the game, you get crashes.
Right.
So
I can't imagine it's a much power. It's not a heavy powered.
But this
It's
is
not a
really
heavy hungry
bad.
game.
This is really
I can't
bad from
speak.
343 because they did this with Halo 1 Anniversary. Apparently there was lots of bugs when the game first released, when they did with that as well. They're just having a lot of issues on release days with bugs and stuff like that, and it's really not great for the for the core Halo fan enthusiast. I think it's a lot of people are very, very annoyed at 343 for this kind of thing, and they're very much. You can tell that they're very much rushing these games and getting them out as soon as they possibly can, before Halo Infinite comes out in 4 or 5 months, or however long it is now. So yeah, that's a really strange and really thing. I've had no issues personally myself, but I've only played single player.
Right.
But apparently there's been people having issues in single player too, so yeah.
Didn't the last Halo game come out with loads of bugs?
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, Halo Anniversary came out with loads of bugs.
Yeah.
And it's just not good to see. It really isn't good to see. Yeah. So that's the thing. That's kind of what to talk about it, and hopefully FIFA 3 step up the game with Halo Infinite, because I tell you what, if they don't,
I'm sure that'll get the AAA attention it deserves. To be fair,
well, it's quadruple A, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I think it's
whatever it is,
quadruple A.
have as many A's as you want.
Yeah.
That game will be fine.
But,
Fingers crossed it will, because
yeah.
I really hope they don't do what they did with Halo 4 and Halo 5, which was... So, Halo has this mode called Forge mode, essentially allows you to build maps and stuff like that. That, and also Theatre mode, was not available on day one of Halo 5 and Halo 4. They are critical and key parts of the Halo series and the Halo games. And having them not release on the day one is in my personal opinion ridiculous. They shouldn't have that, but yeah.
Sounds like Street Fighter 5.
But yeah, that's what I talk about before we continue on.
No, I've got an article.
I want to throw to Hugh at the moment.
2 seconds.
I thought he was joking when he said there's another Harvest Moon game.
Of course there is. Jam, 2 seconds. Sorry to.
It's real.
I had an article up here from Jack Webb for the Halo 2 thing, and he says audio issues, subtitles are displayed incorrectly. You can switch between Halo 2 graphics or the updated textures, but doing so can cause your output to swap between your available devices. I'm not going to read all them, but etc. etc. So thank you, Jack Webb. Sorry, James.
Work out yourself.
Yeah,
sorry, work
James,
out yourself. I'm just saying. Hugh saying there's a new Harvest Moon game.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was joking.
No, there isn't. We can cover that.
Is it good to release it whilst Animal Crossing is slapping right now?
Probably
It's
not.
a similar kind of game, isn't it?
Virtually the same, right? Ish. Except for your
Harvest
farm,
Moon,
right?
One World.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Hugh's gonna buy that shit.
Of course he
I
is.
suppose not a great,
Do you like Harvest Moon, Hugh?
business move.
Jerry used to play it a lot.
Of course he did. I think he does.
I mean, if you've got it ready to go, you just release it, I suppose. But it says later this year. Okay, it's been announced during the hype.
Okay, that's alright then.
Yeah.
There's no gameplay or anything like that. It's just an announcement.
I think it's just a trailer, right?
Not a fan of the logo. The One World bit at the bottom's a bit.
Yeah,
But yeah,
obviously they've got a while to go until it's released, haven't they? So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Remember the GameCube one was sick.
didn't even know the game existed.
He was loaded thanks to Furlong. Dreams, mate.
Same, to be fair.
All right.
Yeah, that concludes the news for today. Moving on to our Forgotten Gem segment. Bishop, you are today's Forgotten Gem.
Yes.
Yeah, if you will. What is it you want to talk about today, dude?
So my forgotten gem of the stream today is, I'm sure a lot of people will remember this game. It's a game called Spore. It was originally released on PC. I think it was released on the consoles as well. It was just PC, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was PC.
Yes, I believe it was.
Just PC. But Spore was one of my all-time favorite games. It's
And Mac.
Was it?
and Mac as well. Okay, I didn't know that. Spore was a very funky, goofy game, and really captured my imagination as a kid. I thought it was just a really nice little mention. If you've never played Spore before, it's very silly, it's buggy, it's unusual, and for the most part a little broken now. But it's, despite the fact, it was very cool. The gameplay was great. You started off as like a cell that you kind of evolved into a monster, into a creature, and you started going into kind of like different stages of the world, until eventually your brain became so big that you actually could go into space, and then the biggest part of the game kind of started, which was essentially you could fly into space and colonize planets and all sorts. It was crazy. Like, the game was massive for what it was. And
Early days No Man's Sky.
yeah, early days No Man's Sky. But yeah, in my personal opinion, better than No Man's Sky.
That's not
this
hard.
game, in my personal opinion, shits all over No Man's Sky. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. But that was my forgotten gem of the stream. I love that game. I could play it to this day and still absolutely love it. So, yeah.
Made by the same developers as the original Sims.
Yep. I think in it, we'll
Max is.
Will write
yeah.
one of the.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Seriously, Q, go play it and actually try it out before you judge it. It's
It looks like a PS1's No Man's Sky. Yeah,
it's
on
crazy.
the nose.
So this was the cell stage. What you're seeing right now on screen. Essentially,
It actually looks decent. The graphics aren't bad at all.
great, mate. It was really good fun.
I'd pass
And
that for
I can't explain
PS4.
it to you. I can't explain it to you. The gameplay was just so much fun. So it kind of the first stage kind of started off as just going around, and it depends whether you're a herbivore or a carnivore, and you get to kind of choose between killing monsters or basically eating herbs, which is what they're doing right now. And then,
It's popped me a tenner.
and you evolve, and you start being kind of bigger creatures and stuff like that. And there's different stages throughout the game. Yeah, cool little game, and countless hours,
$10.
countless hours of fun, and
What was riveting, Bish,
it was
mate?
great. Any of you two actually ever played this game?
I've
Never.
heard of it.
Never played this
I
game?
always remember seeing it everywhere,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Remember it being announced.
but no, I've never played it.
Yeah, decent, a really good game. Definitely worth a go back if you are interested. Definitely.
Oh my god, you can customize your little spore things.
Yeah. Oh my god. Honestly, the actual character customization was insane. I mean, this is just the first stage, so you only
You
got
just
like,
put an anus on it.
yeah. So he only had like 5 or 6 different items in the early stage, and you unlock more as you go. But as you can see now on the screen, he's gone from like a small brain to a slightly bigger brain, and what happens is you kind of go from underneath the sea, which is where you start off as, and you expand and grow into a small civilization on the land, and then yeah, you just kind of grow.
I'm going to space again.
That's quite
Yeah,
cool.
this is still
Fast forward a bit until you go to the space stage.
2 seconds. I got the ground bit.
Yeah, there's like I think it's like 5 or 6 different stages. So this is like the ground area, and you kind of have to rather meet up with new alien life and kind of make them your friend, or you can kill them and wipe them out of existence. And then yeah, it's just a very stupid thing. It's great game, and I had countless fun on that game. I really did.
Looks like the type of game you'd waste a lot of hours in.
Oh, why?
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's my forgotten gem of the stream.
What is that? This game looks weird, Bish. This looks weird.
Yeah, it's a very weird game. Very weird game. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool.
As a kid, I was buzzing. It was great. Cool game. Chinese knockoffs for the creatures that people made though were amazing. Some of the things you can make in this game genuinely are just incredible.
Give them arms.
Yeah, you can give them arms, legs. You can you can actually make a human being. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff. There was people that made like monsters, like sea creatures and all sorts, and like the customization was crazy. You can give a monster like 25,000 eyes if you wanted to.
25,000. Bishop.
It's a
How
lot of
many
eyes.
triangles can you give a monster?
It's got high range.
Yeah. It's Will right, so I assume it's good.
As I said, it was a very buggy game, and
Yeah.
there was a lot of there's a lot of bugs and stuff, but it was very funny. It was a fun game to play, and yeah, there you go.
Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Thank you very much for that, Bishop.
You're welcome.
And that about covers today's show, unless you guys got anything else to add. Anything?
I
Yeah,
don't know if
actually,
you-
I do.
Go.
I have one very big thing to add to
Massive.
this to the end of the stream. 2 days away. It's Terraria. Journey's End.
Balls
2
in.
days.
Balls in.
I'm so excited. As of the end of this casual report, the next casual report that
You'll be telling us how good it is.
I will be telling you how good it is. That's what will be
There
happening.
you go. So check out that. I think Wonderful 101's out in America tomorrow, so check that out.
What was it?
I think so. And
That's cool.
yeah. Jam, you have anything to add?
No,
Awesome
I think I'm
stuff.
done. I think I'm good.
Alright, we'll call that there then. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys.
Pleasure.
We'll see you Tuesday. Do that in my head for me. 2 seconds. Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
The 19th of May, when we'll chat shit about Ghost of Tsushima probably, and Bish will be telling us all about Terraria and how good that is. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, guys, and keep it casual as you always do. See you later.
No
See you guys.
problemo.